So Mom said she might have heard a kitten
A kitten.
in the garage. Let's see if that's true. Where did you hear?
In here earlier. Looked like my head's in a toilet or something.
Where did you hear it?
Really, really quiet.
In this direction over here?
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
Kitty. I don't hear anything.
I promise I heard it.
Where?
I'm gonna go out. You guys stay in here. I'm gonna take a pole out and see if I can rustle it.
Did you hear it from outside maybe, Mom?
No, I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking if there was an actual kitten around and we're making noise, it would probably meow at us. So it could have just been something blowing in the wind, maybe. Anything?
Not yet. Because I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Thinking something's out here.
Not seeing anything.
This is not good.
Okay, so there's no... Hey, Rosie. There's no kitten that we found, but we'll keep looking. I'm sure my mom will. And if we do find a kitten, we'll obviously report it, but I don't think there's a kitten. I think my mom was hearing things.
I think there might be a kitten.
We'll see. Hi there, I'm Sean, the Modern Yeoman, and like much of the country, we've been experiencing some pretty intense weather these past few days. Yesterday we had torrential rain that then turned into a wintry mix of sleet and ice and snow overnight, unfortunately causing a bit of havoc here on the local roadways. I know that we have power here in our part of eastern Tennessee, but not too far west of here. A lot of people have been without electricity for a couple of days now. Anyways, I sure hope that things start warming up for everyone here soon, but in the meantime, we still have plenty to keep us busy here on the homestead. It seems like the chickens' water freezes every hour, so I've been trying to go out there as much as possible to change it out. I know that when we lived up north and we had chickens up in Michigan, we had this electric chicken water hot plate thing that we used in the winter. But we never bought one here just because it seemed unnecessary. We really don't get that many freeze-overs, but I don't know. Maybe I'll reconsider if this weather keeps up. So it's kind of funny, convenient, I guess, how I tested out the mower in my last episode to see if it would pull that big trailer. I confirmed that it can pull the big trailer because we actually need to put the thing to use. We actually need to use that big trailer. My dad got some gravel spread on his driveway because it was getting muddy and pretty gross. So he hired a dump truck to come out and spread gravel. Well, that dump truck knocked over a couple of giant tree branches. And so we're gonna see if we can load those tree branches onto this trailer and haul them off to my burn pile. Inadvisable to drive through the mud. There we go. So what I'm thinking we can do is just load it up and maybe even pull it up a little more and point it just so it's easier to hook on, because I'll have no problems with traction here. That's it. We can leave it on the ground for now. So we pulled it up the hill and hooked it onto the mower, one of the mowers on flat ground. I'm hoping that it won't provide any problems for us now. So we made it over, Dad, but learned a few lessons in the process, at least when it comes to this trailer. Mud is not the friend, right?
Correct.
No mud, and inclines are going to be a challenge as well. Probably not as bad when it's dry out, but when you mix mud and inclines, this thing is really hard to get around.
Yeah, I don't know that it was a problem of horsepower necessarily. I just think the wheels
Traction.
couldn't get traction.
Grip.
Yeah.
So I think maybe chains for the tires might be something that I'll be thinking about here soon.
What happened? Did you break it?
No, just it does not the slightest incline going uphill and there's mud, it'll sink and it won't go and it'll spin out. Look at all this stuff. So on flat ground and on dry ground it's fine, but any hint of wetness or mud and this thing is...
Yeah, those tires just don't want to grip, and it's just too slippery.
So I may get chains for this, but I don't know, I may just not drive it on this one. Well, Dad is putting the mower away in the garage. I guess I have some time to reflect on what just happened. You'd think we would have learned our lesson back when the U-Haul got stuck in the mud just a few months ago, but I guess it bears repeating now. Heavy vehicles and muddy inclines do not mix. To be honest with you, I thought that the mower and the trailer together just weren't heavy enough to deal with that issue, but I was wrong. They were heavy enough to get caught up and spin out in the mud. Going forward, I think there's a couple of ways I can deal with this. I can obviously get new tires for the trailer over there, as well as get some chains to put around my mower wheels. Another possible approach that I might take for a while is just not hauling stuff when it's muddy and wet outside. Oh well, at the end of the day, I was able to get all of those branches hauled to the burn pile, and I guess that's the most important thing. Anyways, it's freezing out here, so I'm gonna go inside, but until next time, keep warm.